NK Telco Sports welcomes you to coverage of high school basketball where the Tri-Valley Patriots will take on the Minster Wildcats. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health System, Borcher Family Floor Store, and NK Telco. Again, welcome to Minster Middle School. My name is Greg Burning. We got a good one here for you today as the defending state champs, Tri-Valley Patriots, come to Minster. Tri-Valley coming in with a 15-1 record, led by their post player, Kennedy Hager, who averages a double-double, 15 points, 10 rebounds, and followed by her is Sydney DeLong, who averages 10 points on the game. And the home team here today is the Minster Wildcats. They have an 11-5 coming in, coming off of a solid start to their season and kind of getting through little past the midway point here. Looking to see see how well they match up against the strong opponent here of the Tri-Valley Wildcats. Minster's led in scoring by number 12, Lydia Mesh, who averages right around 10 points, but a lot of balanced scoring on this Wildcat squad. It should be a good one here today from Minster Middle School. We will take a short break, come back with the starting lineups and the opening tip. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our four-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The Hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Welcome back to Minster as we get set up for our starting lineups. First for the visitors, 5'5" sophomore, number 10, Adeline Hines. 5'8" sophomore, number 11, Sydney DeLong. 5'4" sophomore, number 12, Ty Mize. 5'7" senior, number 23, Kirsten Wilcox. And in the post, 6'3" sophomore, number 45, Kennedy Hager. Head coach for the Tri-Valley Patriots, Brad Grant, as I mentioned before, they come in with a 15-1 record. And now the home team, the Minster Wildcats. 5'7" sophomore guard, number 4, Annie Hemmelgarn. 5'10" junior forward, number 11, Addie Inskeep. 5'10" senior forward, number 12, Lydia Mesher. 5'8" senior forward, number 22, Anna Larger. And 5'11" forward senior, number 24, Kayla Lamb. Head coach for the Wildcats is Coach Mike Wiss, and the Wildcats come in with an 11-5 record on the season. Before we get to the tip-off, let's talk about our keys to the game. First, the visitors of Tri-Valley. They want to limit their turnovers, win the rebound game, and create offense from defense. On the Minster side, they want to score off the press, knock down some perimeter shots, and contain Hager. As I mentioned before, she comes in averaging a double-double. Those keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. So tipping it off will be number 24 Lamb against 45 of Tri-Valley Hager. Hager and Tri-Valley in the black and the Wildcats in the white. That one's going to be deflected off of Minster, so the first possession will go to Tri-Valley. This will be Wilcox triggering again for Tri-Valley. DeLong with the ball. Little handoff out top to Ties. Back to Wilcox. Swings it out top. Batted away, a little help inside there by Minster, but stepping on the edge line is Larger. It'll stay with Tri-Village. So Mize will trigger it in. Gets it to the long, guarded heavily by Helmelgarden. Minster's going to match up in a man-to-man, much like I expect to see Tri-Village do the same for most of this ball game. The long step back, thought about the jumper, instead swings it far side to Hines, back to Mize. Looking to get it inside to Hager. Back cut to Hines. Her shot blocked at the net by Mesher. Hines, though, right there almost comes away with the steal as that one will squirt through the hands of Lamb, able to save it as Minster working to get it across the half-court line. So Tri-Village instead will start in a 2-3 zone. Asher back out top, Helmelgarden, far side, and Lamb. Larger thought about the 12-footer from the baseline, instead passes. Couple ball fakes by Larger, gets it back out top to Helmelgarden. Mesher's Lamb runs the baseline. Far side. Minster yet to attempt a shot. Here's Mesher coming down the lane. Nice pass inside to Inskeep with the step through and the finish. So Addie Inskeep will get the first bucket of the ball game. Wildcats up 2-0 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Very young squad here for Tri-Village. They have just 2 seniors, Wilcox and Bella Black. And Black injured, had a surgery last week, so she will not play. I believe she was the second leading scorer on this team. This one swung back over to Mize. Picked up by Larger. Nice crossover. Gets it back to 10 out top there, which is Hines. Shot missed. Rebounded by Minster. Batted out of bounds by DeLong. It'll stay with the Wildcats. Coach Wiss calling out the offense to work against this 2-3 zone. Mesher thinking about 3. Skips it right into the hands of DeLong, who picks it off. Back the other way. Mize lines up the 3. It's in and out. Rebound right there for the board is Wilcox. And coming in for the board, Wilcox going to be called for the foul. So that will be the first foul of the ball game. Goes against number 23, Tri-Village, Wilcox. And they're going to apply some full court pressure. Attempt to slow this game down a little bit, make Minster work on the full court. Good pass inside, Inskeep, ball fake, dumps it off to Larger. Good Tri-Village defense. Mesher will fire it up from 3 and knock it home. Good start offensively for Minster. They got a 5-0 lead. Here comes Mize back the other way. Gets it across the timeline. Pulls it out, trying to dump it in, and Inskeep right there with the defense knocks it away. Mize triggers it in, tried to get it again into Hager. Minster doing a nice job with Mesher and Inskeep, trying to basically put a box and one around Hager. They're giving up about 4 to 5 inches. And she comes in listed as 6'3". Cross-court pass to Wilcox. The long picked up by Helmelgarden. Minster does a nice job out top. Guard-wise, they have very solid defense with Helmelgarden and Larger, and that forces our first turnover of the ball game. Pass ahead to Mesher, almost loses it, and she did step out of bounds. So back-to-back turnovers gives it right back to Tri-Village. DeLong into Larger, able to recover. Gets it up to Mize. She'll quickly get it across. Wilcox on the baseline. 2-step down the lane. Can't get it to go. Batted for and Looks like I need a tie-up taken there. We'll give it back to Minster. So that'll go down as a second turnover against Tri-Village. Nifty little move down the baseline there was taken by Wilcox. Couldn't get it to go for Tri-Village. Back on the attack is Minster. Dangerous pass cross court. Able to get it to Inskeep. Hemmelgarden skips it over to Mesher. Knocked down a three just a couple possessions ago. Back to Mesher. Steps inside the three-point line now. Shot short. Rebound Hager. And she'll quickly push it ahead to Hines. Back out top to DeLong. Tri-Village resets. This is Mize. Trying to work around Larger is a tough task. DeLong. Hemmelgarden might have got away with the step, but a little bump there, so I appreciate the no call there by the ref, but an extra one taken there by Wilcox, so that'll be turnover number 3. Couple substitutions for Tri-Village. Number 15, Kenna Wilcox checks in. For the Wildcats, number 5, Ava Stamen checks in, along with guard for the Wildcats, number 15, Sadie Niemeyer. Larger taking some contact, loses the handle, goes out of bounds, turnover, Minster. A good answer there defensively by number 12, Ty Mize. Able to force the Wildcats into a turnover. 3 minutes left, 3:05 left to go here in quarter number 1 from Minster Middle School. Wildcats on top 5-0. Tri-Village had a tough time getting any shots off. That one skipped over to DeLong. She's open for 3 and hits. Nice stroke by Sydney DeLong. And a turnover by Ty is able to convert, and back-to-back buckets by Tri-Village, and this game is tied at 5. 3 turnovers now for Minster. Another one, Mize again. Causing all kinds of problems, leads to a Minster timeout. We'll take a break as well. Tri-Village 7, Minster 5. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
2:35 left to go here in the first quarter. Minster jumped out to a 5-0 lead, but on a three-pointer by DeLong and back-to-back turnovers, and almost a third one there. My Ties has gotten in the lane quickly and scored 4 quick points and given Tri-Village their first lead. Niemeyer steps into a 3, no good. Right there for the rebound, though, Hemmelgarden. Mesher will let it fly and knock it down. Good start for Lydia Mesher. She now has 5 of the 7 Minster points, and we're all knotted up at 7 on our first National Bank scoreboard. Mize dumps it off to DeLong, guarded by Niemeyer. Over to Hines. Hager, that's where you want to see her if you're Minster. Out top, blocked inside by Hemmelgarden. Coming back to the way as Mesher gets it up to Inskeep. She'll take on Hager and draw the foul. First foul against Hager. Second Tri-Village foul. And that is going to send number 11, Addie Inskeep, to the line for the Minster Wildcats. First one on the way is off the back iron, no good. Second one by Inskeep is in. Wildcats now with the 1-point lead at 8-7 on our first National Bank scoreboard. Mize working past Hemmelgarden, brings it back out top, picks up her dribble, and now in some trouble, flings it up to Hager. safe play most of the time. Hager fights her way through the defense, can't get the shot to go, but draws the foul. Nice strong move by the center, sophomore, Hager, who will go to the free throw line for 2. The first foul against Adiensky. First one by Hager is good. The first point of the ball game. Number 24, Lamb, and number 22, Larger, will check back in for the Wildcats. Probably the biggest advantage they have here today is the depth. Mike Wiss, the luxury of being able to rotate in about 10 deep on that Wildcat sideline. Second one rattles in and out by Hager, so we're tied at 8. Hemmelgarden quickly gets it across the half-court line for Minster. Swings it over to Niemeyer. Now at the Lamb. Niemeyer pushes it inside. Swings it over to Larger, back out top, Mesher. Niemeyer thought about the 3. Good cross-court pass, open Mesher for the jumper, and rattles off, no good. And a jump ball called will give it back to Tri-Village. Final 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Good contested ball game as we expected, even at 8. Hager dumps it off to Wilcox. Wilcox loses a dribble, out of bounds, turns it back over to Minster. That's 4 turnovers apiece, both Minster and Tri-Village. Number 11, Adiensky, back in the lineup for the Wildcats. 35 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. They dump it off the Lamb in the middle to Inskeep. And nice hands by DeLong, able to deflect it. Inskeep able to recover. Dumps it off to Larger. Tossed inside, the heads-up play by Hager. Turnover Minster. Quickly up ahead, Hines thought about the 3. 15 seconds left to go in the quarter. Mize resets, back to Hines. Good pass inside to Hager, who is quickly doubled. Mize, 7 seconds. Mize at 4, skips it across court to Wilcox. She'll step back at the buzzer. Shot no good. So after 1, Minster 8, Tri-Village 8. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports. Welcome back to Minster. We'll start the second quarter. If you're just joining us, my name is Greg Burning. Welcome to Minster Middle School. We got a good one here today, varsity action. Minster Wildcats and the visiting Tri-Village Patriots, all tied at 8 after 1. Minster with the ball. Here is Larger, looking to get it across court to Lamstead. Goes back out top to Niemeyer. The 2-3 zone here of Tri-Village caused some problems. Inskeep with a nice feed inside. Gets the finish, and maybe more importantly, draws the foul on Hager, and that'll be Hager's second foul. So something to keep an eye on there is the big for Tri-Village. Hager, averaging a double-double, will have to sit down with 2 early fouls. Checking in for her is number 14, Reagan Hager. Free throw by Inskeep, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Tri-Village. Back the other way, ball deflected and stolen by Mesher. Niemeyer thought about 3. Mesher will take it. It's short. Rebounded by DeLong for Tri-Village. DeLong guarded by Larger. Swings it out top to Mize. Guarded by Niemeyer. This is Hines. Wilcox with the three, no good. Lamb there for the rebound for Minster. Quickly pushing it the other way. The Wildcats. Niemeyer loses the handle momentarily. Just swing it around. Mesher again thought about the three. Instead, we'll skip it over to Niemeyer. Hot pass inside Inskeep. Niemeyer open for three. Off the iron. Rebound Hager for Tri-Village. Minster committing the foul on the rebound, I believe was against number 12. It definitely was. 12 of Minster is Mesher, her first. Checking in the ball game for the Wildcats, number 14, Lily Barhorst. Saw her first minutes here at the Minster Gymnasium. Her first minutes of the season Thursday night. She's coming off some injuries. The deflection there by Larger. Mize able to recover. Tough pass to DeLong. She's able to gather, but time running out, and Coach Gray quickly identifies, takes a timeout on the court. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's action. Carriage Works, Chiltex LLC, Cy Sweeterman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hulsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Securicom, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Crown Equipment, Shelby County Veteran Services, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM. Also like to mention that our player of the game sponsor is NK Telco, and I will name a player of the game at the conclusion of this game. 10-8, Minster on top on our first National Bank scoreboard. The Tri-Village with the ball. .6:30 left to go in our first half. That ball deflected by Larger. So it'll stay with Tri-Village. Dump it out to Hines, who works her way past Lamb across the half-court line. Hines in some trouble, double teamed by the two largest players on the Minster squad. Hines will step out of bounds and turn it over. Swing it out top to Lamb, and that ball deflected and stolen by Mize. Seventh turnover now for the Wildcats. Pass inside to Hager. Hines with the jumper. No good. Rebound Inskeep, and a great outlet to Sadie Niemeyer. Lane to the bucket for Niemeyer, off the glass and in. Great release and score there by Minster. Their lead at 4. Largest lead of the game is 5. That was to start the ball game. The Wildcats are up 5-0. Since then, it's been pretty back and forth. So Wilcox with the ball, hands it off to DeLong. Long open for three, knocks it down. Second three for Sydney DeLong, and she's had an opening. She's been able to knock it down. Brings Tri-Village back to within 1. Lamb to Inskeep, inside to Mesher. Working against Hager. Hager drawing a little contact there, so we'll get the foul. Checking back in for Tri-Village is number 15, Kenna Wilcox. In for Minster, number 20, Abriana Webker. Good outside shooter for the Wildcats. Is open for three. It's short. Rebound battled for and won by Hager of Tri-Village. It's Reagan Hager. That foul will go against number 15 of the Wildcats, Sadie Niemeyer. The second team foul here for Minster in the second quarter. Also 2 for Tri-Village. So Tri-Village ball trailing by 1. DeLong picked up by Hemmelgarden. Minster coming with the run and jump. Long not aware. Ball loose on the floor. Wilcox going to try to fire cross court. It's deflected off of 2 Wildcats, so break there for Tri-Village. 2 Wildcats in line to get an interception there. Got just enough of the deflection to keep it with Tri-Village. Here's Wilcox. Back out top to Regenhager. Her sister Kennedy has 2 fouls. 3 ball there by Wilcox is no good. Rebound, Kennedy Hemmelgarden, and a Hines heads up play. Ties up. Hemmelgarden forces the turnover. Number 12, Mesher, will come back in for Minster. Kenna Wilcox to trigger it in for the Wildcat, or I'm sorry, for Tri-Village. High ball screen for DeLong. Thought about the 3. Dumps it off to Wilcox. Out top to My Ties. Ties got some quick ball handling skills. Throws up a tough shot. And Minster deflects it out of bounds, so it'll stay with Tri-Village. There's Kenna Wilcox, swings it far side. DeLong had an opening for a second. She'll float it down on the baseline. Shot no good. Inskeep there for the rebound. And on the rebound, Wilcox going to commit a foul. I take that back. It was against DeLong, not Wilcox. Number 11, her first. Second foul against DeLong. The 3rd team foul against Tri-Village. 3:50 left to go here until halftime. Tri-Village on top. Sorry, Minster on top. 12-11 on our First National Bank scoreboard. A lot of reach on both of these teams as far as length, and it's a lot of deflected passes and jump balls here so far in the ball game. Larger guarded by My Ties. Over to Hemmelgarden, scoops through the lane and misses a shot. Rebound, Wilcox for Tri-Village. Gets it out to Wilcox. She'll step at the foul line, let it fly, no good. Rebound, Webker for Minster. Quickly back the other way over to Larger. Mesher, great break. Minster, Inskeep with the finish. Textbook break there by the Wildcats. Addie Inskeep with 7. Wildcat lead at 3. Tri-Village looking to answer. Looking for a back cut there to Hines. Hager hands it back off to Hines. Thought about the 3. Tosses it inside to Reagan Hines. Far side pass wide and out of bounds. Just checking back in for the first time since early in the first quarter is number 45, Kennedy Hager. Younger sister Reagan checks out. They're both very young on this Tri-Village team. Reagan Hager, a freshman. Kennedy Hager, a sophomore. A lot of youth, as I mentioned before. This ball triggered from Webker's short. Rebound, Tri-Village. Kennedy Hager ahead of the pack and scores. Her 3rd point, and the Patriots within 1. 14-13, Minster still on top. 2:15 left to go in the first half. Hemmelgarden guarded by Ties. Mize, I'm sorry. Minster patient. Get it to Webker. Thought about the 3. Now lets it fly and buries it. Good confident shot there by Webker. She'd missed her last couple of 3s and knocks that one down. Minster lead at 4. Wilcox back out to Wilcox. Inside to Hager. Wilcox, tough pass into Hines, deflected. Kirsten Wilcox lets the 3 go. Hager there for the rebound, trying to fight it up, but Inskeep there draws the foul. That'll be a second foul against Inskeep, as Kennedy Hager will step to the free throw line for 2 for Tri-Village. Free throw by Hager is good. Number 24, Kayla Lamb, will check back in for Minster. Hager with 4 points will step back to the free throw line for her second free throw. Rattles out. Deflected off of Kirsten Wilcox. It'll go back to Minster. Number 15, Sadie Niemeyer, will check back in for Minster. And Kennedy Hager will have a seat after those free throws. Tri-Village trying to keep an eye on her fouls, keep her at just 2 before halftime. Minute 20 to go in the half. Minster will catch a break there as that ball deflected off of Wilcox of Tri-Village. 17-14 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Minster on top. The minute 15 left to go in the half. Triggered out to Webker, who just hit her first three a possession or two ago. And that ball deflected by Hines and stolen. That'll be turnover number 10 against Minster. And the foul committed there will go against Adriana Webker, her first, the 4th team foul against Minster. A minute 8 left to go until halftime. And Ty's coming out top. We're going to have a illegal screen called against Adeline Hines. Her first foul, and also the 4th team foul against Tri-Village. Tough call out top there when you're out on an island trying to set a ball screen for a teammate, and it's right in front of the official, so you better be close to perfect, or majority of the time it's going to go against you. So Minster back on the offense. Just under a minute to go in the half. If you're just joining us, welcome to Minster Middle School. The Wildcats taking on the 15-1 Tri-Village Patriots. That ball deflected to Hemmelgarden. Plenty of time here yet, 35 seconds left to go. Mesher wheels down through the lane with the soft touch and scores. 7 points now for Lydia Mesher. Quickly back the other way is Hines. Out to Wilcox. Back out top to Mize. Ball deflected by Hemmelgarden to go stay with Tri-Village. Just over 12 seconds left to go in the first half. Kenna Wilcox triggering it in. Tosses it out top over the head of Hines. It's going to trickle out of bounds back to Minster. Addie Inskeep will quickly check back in for Minster. Minster trying to get one more shot here. They have a 5-point lead, 19-14. 12 seconds left to go in the second quarter. This is Hemmelgarden. That's 7-6. Gets it over to Mesher at 5. Webker, 2, sidestep, trying to get it off, cannot. First half in the books. Minster Wildcats 19, Tri-Village Patriots 14. We'll take a break and be back with the second half. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back to Minster. We are at halftime with the score Minster Wildcats 19, the Tri-Village Patriots 14. First half stats went like this. The visitors from Tri-Village had 8 turnovers in the first half. Scoring for Tri-Village, DeLong had 6 via 2 threes, Mize 4, and Hager with 4 for their 14. On the other side, the Minster Wildcats, led by Addie Inskeep with 7. Lydia Mesher with 9. I should say leading was Mesher with 9. Sadie Niemeyer with 2. And Abriana Webker hit a 3 late in the first half. They had 10 turnovers in the first half, and really has been the couple factors in this ball game. Kennedy Hager committed 2 quick fouls early in the first quarter. That's the 6'3" center for Tri-Village, who comes back out to start the second half. So she sat quite a bit in the first half. Expect to see more of her here in the second, and the turnover battle. Minster having 10 and Tri-Village with 8. So Tri-Village comes back out in the zone. Played that pretty much the entire first half. They really extend the arms to try to get some deflections and keep you out of the paint, and right on cue, there's another one. Is that knocked away and stolen by Tri-Village. Patriots trailing by 5, 19-14 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Hines dumps it into Kennedy. Back to DeLong. Back inside to Kennedy. Working against Inskeep. Will sidestep. Misses a shot, but DeLong there for the rebound. Wilcox wide open. Can't get it to go. Tipped out of bounds on DeLong. Off of DeLong. It'll be Minster basketball. Minster brings it across, Larger. Nice crossover against Hines. Swings it out top, and Mize steps in the passing lane with the steal. Takes it the distance and scores. Nice body control there by Ty Mize. That's her 6th point. Tri-Village back to within 3. Nice give and go to Inskeep. Off the glass and scores. The answer by Minster. Inskeep now with 9. Wilcox back to Hines. Ball deflected by Larger. Can't quite get to it. It's going to stay with Tri-Village. Hines will trigger it in for Tri-Village. Swings it out to Mize. Here's DeLong looking to get it inside to Hager. Nice defense there by Lamb, and she's able to come up with a steal. Coach Wiss down the court, urging his team to quickly push the tempo. Mesher will draw the foul. And that foul will go against number 23, Kirsten Wilcox. Her first, the first of the second half against Tri-Village. First free throw by Mesher is good. Eight points now for Mesher. I think I said 9 at halftime. I apologize. And now she has 9. So Mesher and Inskeep both with 9 points for Minster. And the Wildcats now up 23-16 on our First National Bank scoreboard. 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Wilcox out to Hager. To DeLong. Minster's been man-to-man pretty much from the get-go. Dumping into Hager. Looking to pass it to Hines. Is deflected out of bounds. Off of Lamb. It'll stay with Tri-Village. Mize triggers it in, deflected by Larger. She's got a full head of steam and a lane in front of her. Goes to the bucket, can't get it to go. So that'll be 10 turnovers now against Tri-Village after the missed shot. Foul committed there by Larger, her first. Minster putting on some full court D, and it works to perfection as that one thrown straight out of bounds by Tri-Village. Turnover number 11. Minster has 11 as well. Kenna Wilcox, number 15, will check back in for the Patriots. Out top here to Hemmelgarn, number 4 for Minster. Inskeep double teamed on the inside. Skip it across to Larger. She'll step in for the jumper and hit it. First bucket for Larger. And the Minster lead grows to 9. Mize quickly back the other way. Somehow scoops that up off the glass and in. Acrobatic shot. 8 points for Mize. Badly needed basket there for Tri-Village. Hand off to Hemmelgarn. Tri-Village now in a man-to-man defense for the first time in the ball game. Swing it over to Mesher. Inskeep. Back to Lamb, far side Hemmelgarn. Hemmelgarn around the screen, steps in at the elbow, no good. Rebound Mize for Tri-Village and force it ahead to Wilcox. She'll turn and miss the bunny. It's out of bounds off of Minster. It'll stay with Tri-Village. Tri-Village with a golden opportunity there, misses the layup. Get it inside and DeLong, goes off of her shoe. So she'll turn it back over. Both teams now 12 turnovers. Skip it ahead to Mesh over to Hemmelgarn. Swing it over to Larger. Excuse me. Inskeep. Back out top to Lamb. Back into Inskeep. Far side to Hemmelgarn. Minster patiently working through their offense. Dumping inside to Mesher. Inskeep. Well short. Lamb, though, there for the rebound. Back to Inskeep. Can't handle the pass. And a good attempt there to save by Hemmelgarn, just off of Minster. Mize step in. It seems like every time they make a mistake, Ty Mize is there to capitalize, and she does again. 10 points for Mize. And that'll lead to a Minster timeout. Minster Wildcats 25, Tri-Village 20. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
3:45 left to go here in quarter number 3. If you're just joining us, my name is Greg Burning. Welcome to Minster Middle School. Got a good one here today. Minster Wildcats leading Tri-Village Patriots 25-20. Minster in white with the ball. And Lamb loses that ball, but recovered by Larger. Swung back to Inskeep, and now back out top to 24 Lamb. Inskeep, far side to Larger. Tried to dump it off to Mesher. Instead throws it back out top. Dangerous pass there, almost stolen by Mize. Approaching the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. Pass deflected and a foul on a reach-in. Goes against number 23. That would be Kirsten Wilcox, her second. Second team foul against Tri-Village here in the third quarter. Number 15 for Minster in the white. Sadie Niemeyer checks back in. Toss it out top to Hemmelgarn. Mesher thought about the three. Back to Hemmelgarn. Aaron pass is stolen by Hager for Tri-Village. Trying to cut into that Minster 5-point lead. They toss it up to Hager. Almost catches iron and floats out of bounds. So that will turn over back by Tri-Village. Will give it back to Minster. Hemmelgarn working against Mize. Loses the handle. The ball is going to squirt out of bounds off of Minster. 15 turnovers now by the Wildcats. We'll give them an opportunity to set up their full court pressure. The long works past Niemeyer, hands it off to Wilcox. Mize, Wilcox in the lane, tries to swing it out to Kenna Wilcox. It goes out of bounds. Checking back in for Tri-Village is number 14, Reagan Hager. For the Wildcats, number 22, Anna Larger, and also number 5, Ava Stammen. Tri-Village basketball. DeLong to Kenna Wilcox. Enters into Hager. Tough shot off the glass. Good defense. Inskeep for Minster. Back the other way. That one a little ahead of Larger. She's able to track it down on the sideline. Swing it back out top. This is Niemeyer. Stammen patiently waiting. Gets it over to Larger. Mize. Nice cut by Larger. Tough pass. Can't get it to go. Blocked by Hager and then thrown out of bounds off of Hager. A lot of contact against that last shot from Larger. That is the 14th turnover now for Tri-Village. So both teams pretty even at the turnover side. Niemeyer down the lane, throws up the runner, no good. Rebound taken by number 14, Reagan Hager. And the foul will go against Minster's number 12, Lydia Mesher. As Mize brings it across for Tri-Village, still trailing by 5. The long open for 3, no good. Rebound. Stammen had the rebound momentarily, and then it was tied up by Tri-Village, and the alternate possession will give it back to Tri-Village. As Hemmelgarn checks in for Minster. And also number 14, Lily Barhorse for the Wildcats. .105 left to go here in the third quarter. Mize thought about the jumper. Pulls it back out. Scoop in the lane with that left hand. She's made several of those here this afternoon. Reagan Hager with the board. Here's the long working the lane. Throws up a tough shot. No good. Rebound. Lily Barhorst. And the foul goes against number 45, Kennedy Hager. That's her third foul, so she will check back out with 48 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Larger trying to weave through traffic, loses the ball for a minute, and then is fouled by number 14, Reagan Hager. That'll be her second. The fourth team foul committed against Tri-Village. Loose ball there and a turnover committed by Minster. There's a back to Tri-Village with just over 30 seconds to go in the third. Offenses have kind of disappeared here late in the third quarter. And that's the reason. A lot of loose balls. This one scooped up by Inskeep for Minster. She draws the foul. No shot taken, but that'll be foul number 5 against Tri-Village. So we'll send Inskeep to the free throw line for 2. Foul was against number 14, Reagan Hager, her third. First free throw by Inskeep is good. She's now in double digits at 10. And hits the second. Kayla Lamb checks back in for Minster. 19 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 27-20, Wildcats on top on our first National Bank scoreboard. DeLong weaving through traffic down to 12. Trying to get by Himmelgarden. Mize taking an extra step. Mize had a shot. She'll step inside the lane. No good. And there for the rebound is Lily Barhorst, and that's going to be a foul you don't want if you're Coach Gray, as that's going to lead him to walk to the other end of the court to shoot 2 more free throws with just 4 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Lily Barhorst, number 14 in white, checking to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is off the mark by Barhorst. Second free throw short as well. And they're going to catch Lamb, I believe, there. For Lamb, her first foul. Third team foul against Minster. 2.9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. They dump it into DeLong, makes the move. And Wilcox shot is well short. 3 quarters in the books. Minster 27, Tri-Village 20. We'll take a short break and be back with the fourth and final quarter here from Minster Middle School. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
Welcome back to Minster for the fourth quarter, just underway. Minster on top 27-20, trying to add the lead here. Larger loses the handle, gets it to Inskeep. Tough shot over Hager, doesn't go. Hemmelgarden with the rebound, it does not fall. And Hager tries to come away with it, puts it on the floor. And a jump ball called. So jump ball will give it back to Tri-Village. Minster with a couple opportunities there, couldn't get them to go. DeLong brings it across. And some body contact there against DeLong. Foul will go against number 4, Annie Hemmelgarden, her first foul. Tossed out to Hager, over to Wilcox. Mize working down the lane, couple ball fakes, nice dish into Wilcox. Ball loose still on the floor, and picked up by Inskeep for Minster. Swings it over to Hemmelgarn. Mesher out top to Inskeep. Larger with the deep shot, no good. Mesher with the rebound. Hemmelgarn down the lane, shot no good, gets her own rebound, and swings it over to Larger. 6:45 left to go in the game. Minster with a 7-point lead. Inskeep thought about the shot. Larger body draws the foul. Foul goes against number 23, Kirsten Wilcox, her third. Toss it out top to Mesher. Lamb, foul line jumper, no good. Rebound tipped off of Hemmelgarn. That'll go back to Tri-Village. DeLong swings it out to Mize. Takes it down the lane, throws up the floater, and it goes. Ty Mize now with 12. And brings the Tri-Village team to within 5. Minster looking to answer. Here's Mesher. Inskeep. Inside the Lamb. Tosses it up, no good. Rebound DeLong for Tri-Village. There's Wilcox on a little handoff, step through. Throws up a wild shot, no good. Rebound Mesher for Minster. Step through, gives it off to Larger. Larger goes right at Hager. Hager able to block it out of bounds. Number 20, Adriana Webker in for Minster, and for Tri-Village, number 10, Adeline Hines. Minster with the ball, up 27-22 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Inskeep guarded by Hager. Over to Hemmelgarn. Back out top to Larger. Like Minster run through the flex offense. And the ball looked to be deflected off of Hager. Stays with Minster. Kirsten Wilcox checking back in for Kenna Wilcox. Minster, good angle there to get it into Mesher. Nice ball fake inside, but Hager there with the help. Inskeep finished, can't get it to go. Ball still loose. Minster comes away with it. That time Larger leaning into the shot draws the foul. That's the 14th foul against Kennedy Hager. And a Larger steps to the line for 2 free throws. First one by Larger rolls in. Number 24 for Minster checks back in, Kayla Lamb. Second one by Larger off the mark. Rebound DeLong. Tri-Village looking to advance. Decides against it. Brings it across against Hemmelgarn. Hines. Back out top to Mize. Mize step back 3 short. Rebound Mesher for Minster. Minster skips it across to Hemmelgarn. Webker thought about the 3. Swinging around to Lamb, and her shot blocked by Hager. Quickly back the other way. Toss it into Hager. Tries a reverse layup, no good. Good defense, Minster. And back the other way. 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. Minster still hanging on to a 6-point advantage at 28-22. Ball loose. Hemmelgarn almost steps out of bounds, so Coach Wiss wisely calls a timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. Minster Wildcats 28, Tri-Village 22. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
3:57 left to go in our ball game. Minster Wildcats on top, 28-22 over the Tri-Village Patriots. Larger move in the lane, swatted by Hines. Hines brings it quickly back the other way, loses the handle, and stolen away by Webker for Minster. 16 turnovers now for Tri-Village. Minster working to see if they can capitalize. Hemmelgarn over to Lamb, right along the sideline, gets it inside to Mesher, spin move, left-handed up, no good. Rebound Reagan Hager for Tri-Village. Tri-Village been stuck on 22 for a while. Nice crossover by Mize, gets it out to Kenna Wilcox, jumper in and out. Rebound tipped around and gathered by Kayla Lamb. And a foul going to be called. Foul goes against number 15, Kenna Wilcox. Her first. The third team foul against Tri-Village. Minster with the ball. Sadie Niemeyer, number 15, just checked in the ball game for the Wildcats. A quick foul there against number 10, Adeline Hines, her third for Tri-Village, and the fourth team foul against Tri-Village. So any fouls from here on out against Tri-Village will be free throws for Minster. It's Hemmelgarden guarded tightly by Mize. And a turnover committed by Minster. They're 18th. Tri-Village looking to cut into that lead. A good defensive recovery by Minster. Mize trying to find some space. Gets it out to DeLong. Tough shot there. Good defense once again by Minster. Mesher comes away with the rebound. Swing it to Mesher over to Larger. Doesn't see the defender behind her. Luckily the teammates do. Inskeep wide open out top. Ball still loose on the floor. And now I think a foul going to be called against. Goes against number 15, Sadie Niemeyer for Minster. Her second foul and the second team foul against Minster. 2:19. DeLong now with the ball. Out top to Wilcox. Wilcox runner in the lane, no good. Rebound Inskeep for Minster. Sadie Niemeyer wisely pulls it back out. 2 minutes left to go in our ball game. Minster still hanging on to a 6-point lead at 28-22. A lot of very aggressive defense by both these teams. Niemeyer gets it over to Larger. And Larger takes a body check from Kenna Wilcox. That'll be her second foul. And that will send Anna Larger to the free throw line for Minster. Larger steps in. First free throw is good. Larger looking to extend that lead, cannot. It stays at 7, 29-22. Tri-Village looking to score quickly as there's a minute 40 left. Hager thought about the three, dumps it off to Hines, back to Wilcox, no shot. Now takes a tough three with a hand in her face, and it's off the mark. Going to say that it was deflected by Minster, so it'll stay with Tri-Village. Looked to just be short, but official sticking with the call, says that it was deflected by Minster. Minute 34 to go. Trying to get it into Hager inside, dump it off. Cross court lane there by DeLong. She will draw the foul. Goes against number 4 of Minster, Annie Hemmelgarn. That's her second. The third team foul against Minster. 1:32 to go. Long pass out top to Hager. Wilcox. And a tough angle there will be stolen by Hemmelgarn, and she will be triple teamed. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll go back to Tri-Village as Hemmelgarn's arm got pulled away pretty good there on that one, but no call made. DeLong trying to find some space, dumps it to Hager. Hager goes up strong against Inskeep, gets the bucket and the foul. A good move there by Kennedy Hager. Foul goes against Inskeep, her third. Hager now with 6 points. Well under her average of 15. Free throw is good. Timeout taken on the court. I'd like to remind everyone that NK Telco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity basketball action on NK Telco Cable or the NKT.TV app on channel 152 on January 30th at 3 p.m. or on channel 3 and 503 on February 10th at 4 p.m. and February 12th at 4 p.m. You can also watch more games live via pay-per-view at the NK Telco website at nktelco.com/sports, or you can see more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and also at the NK Telco website. 1:09 left to go in our game. Minster hanging on top here yet with a 29-25 advantage. Minster basketball. So here we go, back to live action. It's been a good one here all afternoon. Minster able to dump it into Hemmelgarn. She'll push it ahead up to the half-court line. Loses a handle for a second and will be double-teamed. Gets it over to Inskeep. And Inskeep cross-court to Mesher. And back out top to Niemeyer. Thought about taking a shot. Said passed on it. And will draw the foul. I believe thought the foul was against Hines there. Not sure the official didn't mark that one up. Free throw goes in from Sadie Niemeyer. Niemeyer's third point. Minster now out by 5. Niemeyer hits both to give Minster a 6-point lead with just under a minute to go. Hines looking to get a quick bucket for Tri-Village. The man-to-man defense by Minster has been very good all afternoon. They get into Hager, back out Hines, 3-ball in. Big bucket, Adeline Hines, her first one of the day. It leads to a quick Tri-Village timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Welcome back to Minster, coming right down to the wire here. The Wildcats with a 3-point edge over the Tri-Village Patriots. 40 seconds to go in the ball game. Minster in the bonus. Tri-Village just one foul away from being in the bonus. So if either team commits a foul, they'll be shooting 2. Minster with the ball. Full court pressure applied here by Tri-Village. They dump it into Niemeyer. She's going to get double teamed quickly. Weaves through traffic. Tough pass back to Larger. Larger able to gather and get it across half court. Larger will then be fouled immediately by DeLong. That'll be her 3rd foul. And that will send Anna Larger to the free throw line. First one by Larger is short. Kennedy Hager will check back in. She has 7 points on the day, 4 fouls. So they've had to keep a real close eye on her time in the game. Second one off the mark by Larger as well. Hines of Tri-Village, number 10, able to track it down. And she uses her timeout for Tri-Village. I think all they have left is Fools. So we'll take a quick break. It's New Minster Wildcats 31, Tri-Village 28. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times are our most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
31-28, Minster with the lead. Tri-Village with the ball. 27 seconds left to go in our ball game. This will be Kenna Wilcox to trigger it in, and a bad pass stolen by Hemmelgarn. That's kind of been the story today. I don't know if the lighting's bad in the gym today or what, but both teams have really had a hard time making that accurate pass. So Wilcox will commit the foul. That will send Annie Hemmelgarn to the free throw line. Looking to extend this Minster lead. First one rattles out from Hemmelgarn. So Tri-Village still hanging in there, trying to cut into this lead. Minster hoping to extend it here. One more with this Hemmelgarn free throw. Second one is up and it's long. And rebounded by Wilcox for Tri-Village. Hager, I was just going to say, it looked like a backcourt violation, and Hager throws it back to one of her teammates before she crossed into the backcourt. So turnover will give it back to Minster. Turnover number 19 for Tri-Village. Mesher to trigger it in. 18 seconds left to go in the game. That ball kicked by Wilcox, so it'll stay with Minster. Minster trying to get it in, throw it into Inskeep in the backcourt. And she will be tagged with a foul. That foul goes against Mize, just her first foul. Minster needing to capitalize here at the free throw. This is their third opportunity at the free throw line. They've come up empty. Free throw in by Inskeep. It's her 12th point. Second one by Inskeep is good as well, so she now has 13. So Minster takes a quick timeout. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break as well. Minster 33, Tri-Village 28. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
Whether you do business from a corner store or a corner office, there is one asset your business cannot do without: the internet. Everything from sales and marketing, training and shipping, PR, HR, and R&D, your business relies on a fast, reliable, and secure connection. And now, it's more important than ever to partner with an internet provider you can trust. Get Flight Fiber for Business, backed by local tech support from NK Telco. Call today.
16 seconds left to go here in our ball game from Minster. The Minster Wildcats on top 33-28 over the Tri-Village Patriots. Tri-Village with the ball. Going to have to score in a hurry to try to get back into this game. Here's Hines trying to get it across down to 12-10. She'll swing it over to Hager. Drives down the lane. Skip pass across court to Mize. She'll throw it up. Shot no good. Down to 2 seconds. Inskeep, and that is going to be the final horn. The game is over as the Minster Wildcats hang on to defeat the Tri-Village Patriots with a final score of 33-28. So with that win, the Minster Wildcats continue to trend up as their record goes to 12-5 on the season. With the loss, the Tri-Village Patriots will drop to 15-2. Both teams really struggled being clean with the ball. It was a very aggressive and physical game for sure. The Tri-Village, both teams ended up with 19 turnovers. Scoring for Tri-Village went like this: Adeline Hines with 3, Sydney DeLong with 6. Ty Mays, their leading scorer for the ball game, had 12. And Kennedy Hager had 6, well under her average for the season, mainly because she got into some foul trouble early in the ball game. On the other side for the Minster Wildcats, Anna Larger had 4, Abriana Webker with 3, Sadie Niemeyer with 4, Lydia Mesher with 9, and Addie Inskeep with 13. So congratulations again to Coach Wiss and the Minster Wildcats as they hang on to win 33-28. Scoring for the ball game went like this. It was tied after one quarter, 8 apiece. And into the halftime break, Minster was on top 19-14. Minster extended their lead in the third quarter. End of the third, we're up 27-20. And the final, Minster 33, Tri-Village 28. Before we call it a night here for our broadcast, I'd like to talk about our player of the game, sponsored to you by NK Telco. And tonight that player of the game is going to go to number 11 of the Minster Wildcats, Addie Inskeep. Not only did she lead in scoring with 13 points, but she was tasked with guarding the center for Tri-Village, Kennedy Hager, who she's giving up some good size to. So congratulations to Addie. She did a great job defensively and also led the way for Minster in scoring for her 13 points. So our NK Telco player of the game, number 11, Addie Inskeep. Congratulations to Coach Mike Wiss and the Wildcats. Again, as they are victorious 33-28. I'm Greg Burning. Thanks for watching and have a great evening.